All right, segment 4, NFL. Well, it's official, Dave. We are the kiss of death.
Yeah, we kill anything.
I'm going to read a text message I sent you
Right.
the other night. The other morning, sorry. I texted you during the NFL. I was watching the Bengals were playing, the Cincinnati Bengals were playing Buffalo Bills, and the Bengals were winning.
And this is after I said how good
Joe Burrow
was going on the potty last week.
And I said, Burrow, and the Bengals were up, I think, almost by 10.
Yep.
And then I said, Burrow is an elite quarterback. Give him an O-line and a defense, and they are AFC best team. The moment I hit send on that, Joe Burrow threw an interception that was returned for a touchdown.
Yep.
He then came out after the touchdown, and at the very next play was intercepted again, and the Bengals went on to lose in that game by after being in an unbeatable situation. I don't know how we
did a Giants, but we killed him.
Mate, we talked up Indianapolis Colts, and now
we killed the quarterback. Daniel Jones
has now torn his Achilles tendon, and he's out.
Which actually, I'm actually getting a bit of glee out of that.
Yeah, you actually said you laughed.
Yeah, I did. It was. I'm a prick. Who were they getting? Some pensioner to come and play?
It's quite funny.
Got some bloke out of a retirement village.
Philip Rivers is 44 years old.
Yeah.
And is now signed to the team. He last played for him in 2020, I think 2020 or 2022. Mate, but they're all laughing because Philip Rivers has something like 10 or 11 kids. And they're saying that this bloke will do anything just to
get away from his children. Yeah, that's right.
You can't blame him.
If they're teenagers, I'll be getting the hell out as well. They suck.
I think his wife's gone, look, just go and play. I need a break.
He's going, I need a break. I'm out of here. So
that's interesting. Anyway, we could kill Winks, mate. We are terrible.
Thoughts on Caleb Williams?
No, he's terrible. Oh, actually, yes, it was funny. His first probably 3 quarters were really bad. Like, he started the game 0-5, and then I think 1 from 6 from like 3 yards. He was terrible, missing passes. Then they started to establish the run game, and then he started to come into it. He just reminds me of Jalen Hurts. Yeah. If they can run the ball, he can throw it a bit better. But if you rely on him to pass the ball, you're going to lose a lot of games, and that's what we're seeing with the Eagles. That's what we see with Caleb Williams in the Bears.
Well, speaking of Jalen,
I don't want to. Why?
What was his stats on the week? It was last night.
I've got to get this right. So if he came out and spiked the ball for the entire game, as in like a spike is where you snap it and you throw it straight in the ground to stop the clock, his quarterback rating would have been 39.
Yep.
After the game he had on the weekend, he threw 4 interceptions and a fumble and was 10 from 21 in passing. His quarterback rating was 36.
That's a great stat,
mate.
I like it a lot.
I've got to apologise to Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator, in the sense that I thought he was the problem. In the last 5 weeks, it has clearly shown me that the quarterback is the problem. Kevin Patullo, he's not obviously what I would say is an elite offensive coordinator, and people are saying, oh, you need plays that get the best out of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is trash. I'll say it now. Jalen Hurts is terrible.
Say that there was a couple of passes to AJ Brown that he missed.
Okay, yeah, he missed.
I gotta say they were appalling. I reckon I could have hit the.
Yeah, he threw. AJ Brown did drop a few passes, as did.
I'm not saying
Devontae.
He missed them completely.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. The balls were sailing over the heads of the receivers, not just by a little bit, but like you need a ladder to catch.
And there should have been 5 interceptions because one of them, the guy just didn't get under the ball. But if he gets under that ball, that's 5.
Jalen Hurts is playing terrible football, and you cannot blame Sirianni. You can't blame Patullo for that. He's not good.
Their defense must be fuming.
Oh, you would be. Mate, their defense was good.
It was really good.
Mate, they were really good. But their offense is terrible. Like, even the O-line was good. The O-line gave him time. The O-line was so good that Saquon Barkley had over 120 yards rushing.
Yeah, he was good too.
Mate, so the only issue in that team is Jalen Hurts. The week before, he couldn't make simple passes. The week before, he couldn't do it.
Agreed.
So the problem is Jalen Hurts. He is not an elite quarterback. He has had some great games, including at the biggest arenas. Okay, so Super Bowl MVP, should have been the Super Bowl MVP against the Chiefs when they lost. He was that good.
But he cost them the game with his fumble. He cost them with
the fumble. But
yep.
Other than that, he carried the team.
Yep.
But, mate, I'm almost at a point where they have I think he's a rookie or at least a first year by the name of Tanner McGee, I think his name is. I'd actually give him the keys to the car and say, you start against the Raiders. I'll see what you can do.
So let me ask a question to you. Jalen's playing disgracefully, right?
Last 5 weeks, dreadful.
Why wouldn't they put the kid in for the last quarter?
Because Sirianni
I know they went into OT.
No, Sirianni will not make these decisions.
Well, if you were the coach, would have you pulled him with a quarter to go?
Yeah, I would. And I
know they went into OT.
I say that because it wasn't just. It's not that part of it too. He just wasn't seeing open receivers.
He wasn't. They were on the telecast.
That's right.
They were pointing the receivers out that he wasn't seeing.
So the play calling is saying we're good. The play calling is saying we've got plays. Our players are open. You're not seeing them.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If your quarterback is not seeing the field, take him off.
So is that a thing with quarterbacks that sometimes they just don't? They have like I know when cricketers they don't see the ball when they're batting.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing?
It's like I guess so too. It's like in tennis where when they go on a mad run and they say, "Oh, I'm seeing the ball like it's a basketball."
Yeah.
You know, like I think it's the same kind of.
Is it the same? Or maybe it's past him now. Like Father Time's caught up with him, and he's
not
just
that old. He's just not playing.
Sometimes it hits people.
But he's never been an elite passing quarterback.
Yeah.
But now at the moment he's been shown up because he's
well, you could see what the Chargers were. They were stacking the box. They were saying, you got to run through us, right?
Yeah.
And they were forcing – the game plan from the Eagles was obviously to pass the ball.
Yeah.
And it was obvious that Jalen wasn't up to it.
No, that's right. And now every team will know that. And every team's starting to pick up on that if we stack the box, he cannot beat us through the air.
Yeah.
Even when they're throwing to A.J. Brown, who's getting 100 yards receiving, they will risk it. And the Chargers did. And A.J. Brown, he also folded.
I will say, for Barkley, that was a tremendous game from him.
He did. He played well.
But based on the fact they were stacking the box and to still get 120 yards is outstanding from a bloke that...
Mate, did you see who they were running? They ran him always towards Jordan Mailata. And Jordan Mailata's just like... He got away with it in one hold, but he still, mate, he's a man mountain. And he did outstanding. So, mate, the Eagles... There
was a lot of rushing.
When the Eagles play the Raiders this week, the Raiders are $6. That's all I'm saying.
Have a sneaky.
Mate, the Eagles, they've lost 3. They're not playing well. Why not?
Yep.
Look, $6 against a team, against a quarterback that just had 5 turnovers. Hey, get on it.
All right.
All right. Our Giants have the number 1 pick. I'll just finish on that. That they will. Who are they going to destroy?
Well, my point, the only reason why I wrote that down, I wanted to ask you a question.
So when we say the Giants, we mean the New York Giants have the number 1 pick in the draft because they have the worst record in the NFL this year.
Yep.
So they'll go into next year's draft. Yep. And when I say who are they going to destroy, I mean what player are they going to pick number 1 and whose career they're going to
that was the question. I just wanted your opinion on it. We've already got a quarterback.
Yeah, then you need someone.
There's going to be teams that are quarterback needy that will trade. Would you trade that number 1 pick, trade back, get another number 1 pick for next year?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too.
Yeah, I would. You need more than that. You need an O-line. So there's going to be some very good O-linemen in the draft. You've got a receiver, so you don't need to go out and get another one, even if they come back from major injury. You've got a quarterback. You need to protect your quarterback. As you see with the Bengals, if you don't have someone to protect your quarterback, the Bengals...
we don't have a lot of draft capital this year. We traded a 3rd round to get Dart, I think. Don't quote me on it. We don't have a lot of trade. I think we do round 1, round 2, round 4. So we've got 3 picks in the top 100. That's all we get. So trading back and possibly picking up extra picks is the way to go.
No, you got to do that. You got to look after your quarterback though. I'm a big believer in it. So that's who I'd be drafting.
All right.